Woo! New trailer released. Let's go over it.
Who's that sexy news guy? It's
Different.
Yes, it's
Different.
and he's on the channel. Whatever we make it on news.
Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Different Breed, and today we're gonna go over the new trailer for Blood Orchid map theme park, or whatever it's actually called. If you find yourself liking this content, consider subscribing, because you might just like more of my content. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start looking at this new map trailer. So looking at this first scene right here, clearly we are at an amusement park, like, you know, everything has been saying. And like in my so right now we can see our first exterior camera is over here. Now let's try and figure out where we are on the map. So let's move this along a little bit here, and it looks like we got some teapots over here. We got some decay in the roof. If I'm looking where I'm thinking we're over here, because we got the decay in the roofs. This looks like that. It merry-go-round like I thought, but it is the teapots, I guess. But let's see. Now you can't be 100% sure, right? If we move around, it could be this, but I don't see any decay in the roof, right? Ferris wheel. Obviously, this scene is facing this way. So here's our first main entrance that we know about, right here. So it looks like that building we can go up to. Actually, that's not the building. This is the balcony right here that we're looking at. It looks like this, maybe this little part might be this right here. I don't know. I wonder if you can crouch and like look through these things. That's gonna be fun. All right, let's go back to this T thing here. We have some shrubberies here and a building there. I believe this is that, because I believe that this building right here, because it doesn't have a roof, doesn't look like it has a roof right here. I believe that building is this building right here, where there's no roof here, and we got the building to the right there, or the left, technically. To the right, looking at it this way, to the left the other way. And this right here might be that shrubbery that we're looking at right here, this little things, or it could be some stairs right there. So I believe this area right here is right here. So this might be a spawn point, because there's an exterior camera here. Usually we typically spawn near cameras, right? So we can come this way. Yeah, I'm 100% saying this is where that first, so we got the front of the building here we've already looked at. We're just gonna go ahead and go past this. All right, so now we can see the top of the roof here. So we can see we got a nice cityscape over here. Let's back this up a little bit here, see if we can see. So we got typical ventilations. This looks completely different than what it looked like from before. All right, so that building over there is smaller than the second floor. So this is smaller than this right here. So it looks like we probably can't go on top of it. But we get our first look at the actual roof here, and it looks like we can actually see in the windows themselves. So we can actually look in these. It's not as green as it looks on here. And there is a lot of holes. So we might actually be able to drop right in on some of these, or at least be able to shoot in them if we can get to a point where we can either get on top of this, or we can just see down like I was thinking from this tower. So let's keep looking at this. All right, so let's just take a look at this little scene here. So this is the hallway. So if we go on to another floor here, which isn't that, here we go. So if we go here, this is what we're looking at right here. So there's that little middle way right here, and it just looks like an overgrown thing, dark. I don't know if it's just because it's night and they're not showing it during the day, but that's what we got working with here. All right, so not too much more to go off on this. And let's go to the next Next one right here. All right, so this is that double room, double floor that we were talking about before that I discovered is here. Because when I go to the first floor and the second floor, you can see that this is a double right here. And this is exactly where this is. So we are looking at the main entrance, that main entrance right here, which is right here. So you walk right in and here it is. So we can look down for these railings here and also over here, which is what I figured from this. We got the staircase there and just, you know, some arcade machines. Nothing too spectacular out of the ordinary, really. So I'm assuming we could probably break this stuff, shoot through it. We got some hiding spots over here, maybe. You know, people coming in. If you're chilling over there, maybe you can vault over this staircase here and get on top of here. That's that room. We have more shots of this room. So like I was saying, behind this couch we can hide, and maybe we can play some games. Maybe this will make noise, so that you can shoot this out, or you can not shoot it out, depending on what you want to do. So this is a new room. Obviously some kind of ice cream shop. Look in here. An entrance over here. Let's try and figure out where this is. So, there's really not much to go off of where this might be. This could be either, because this could be anything, really. Could be the second floor, or it could be the first floor. Can't be the roof, so that's out. But let's see if we see any indication about where this could possibly be. These red lines don't really help me figure out where these things are. Okay, so I think I might know, or, you know, just my assumption about where this is. So it looks like we have this kind of blocked off over here. You can hide behind here and stuff. It looks like it continues on this way. Obviously it continues back here. So I'm guessing it's more like an L kind of shaped thing. So if we look over here, we have, you know, some entrance ways over here. Possibly one right here, which is possibly the door that we're looking at here. And this is the counter that we're looking at right here. My assumption, not 100% sure, but maybe it's possibly here on the second floor, right outside, right inside, right next to the balcony here. Okay, so there's really not much to go about this room. We just have some nice bright colors, which is, I was incorrect about not having bright colors. But it is an amusement park, so that does make sense. However, it has been abandoned, so the colors are washed out like I thought. Alright, so then we got this next room here. Let's check it out. Alright, and then let's see if we can figure out where this room sits on this map. So if we're looking, we have a window here. A room right next to it. It looks like more of like a construction type room, an unfinished something. Looks like people have been here. As you can see, we got some drinks over here, we got some posters, we got a bed. So it looks like we got some people who are not supposed to be here, but still are. Looks like we may have some entranceways over here. We have a breakable large wall here, so that'll help. A large breakable wall in a little room. Alright, so let's see, any little rooms with large breakable wall. Okay, so looking at this room, a whole bunch, and also checking out this picture right here. So this right here, this little bed here, and this TV, and these bottles, and this poster, verify that this is the exact same room as what we're looking at here, because here's the poster, here's the bottles, here's the bed. The crouch is the same. So we are looking at one side and the other. So we can see that this is going out into what appears to be a hallway with a lot of light. So the light is shooting into here. We have a breakable wall right here. We have a breakable wall right here. And a window right here. And a room right here. What I think is we are looking at the second floor in this room right here. So we're looking from the video right here. We are looking this direction, and we see this room right here. We don't see this doorway behind us. We see this huge breakable wall, which is right here. We see this window here, which is either It's probably this one, because this probably gets tucked over more. Or it could be, this could be a window. I don't know, it's hard to see because, you know, it's really not that high definition. Either way, we're looking at these two windows here, this big wall here, and then if we look at the other direction, whoa, this way, we can see the door open and the wall right here, the door open, it's bright out here. As you can see, this light is shining, so that light would be shining in here. So we are looking in this room right here, second floor. Okay, so we're looking at obviously a breachable wall. I don't know. I mean, I can really, you can't really. What are you gonna guess off of that? Symbol, breachable wall. That's about it. That's about all I can tell you. Let's see. I would say it's first floor. There we go. And none of these are to the outside, so I have no idea. Maybe this one? Down the hall, maybe? I don't know. So it looks like on this next scene, we are outside. And we are looking at an entranceway. So up here, this looks to be something hanging over the edge. I mean, I could just be completely incorrect about that. But... Give us a little bit more. So it looks like this could be something hanging over the edge, which could be this guy right here. This guy, exactly. Or actually, is the doorway over here? Where's that doorway? Oh, it's way over here. So maybe it is this one? Because we have this hanging over. So maybe we're looking like this way or something. I don't know. It's a doorway. So be excited about doorways and signs. So that's what I keep out. Alright, so now we look on the interior of the building. It looks like we have something that says undead inside over here. We got a nice little demon clock over here. And we have pathways and halls and a scary ghost woman here. Or man wearing a dress. You know, I don't want to assume genders. So we have some more inside look at this. So this looks like this part right here is what I thought was like an under construction kind of thing. Because this definitely looks like it's under construction. And if you look, there's staircases going up to another floor. And there is no ceiling here. And if you look here, there is no ceiling here. So I'm thinking the entrance that we're looking at right here is probably this way into here, I think. Or maybe it's this here. Yep. So this is this is it. Cause I just figured, I just confirmed it. This is the staircase right here that we're looking at. And this is the other staircase right here. So this is the light right here. This is the light right here. And this is the candlelight, and this is the candlelight. So here and here. So we are looking in this direction. And this is the way that this goes. So now we are somewhere else in this thing. We have a light source. We have some demons over here. It's a little scary. We got some bats flying around. Ooh. I would think that we're further in this way, because, I mean, that kind of set the mood to be further in here. And it looks like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's an empty one right there. So maybe 1, 2, 3. The empty one's right here. We have a light source behind this big box, which is this big box here. Yeah, so I would say that this is just the next room right here. And it looks like, ooh, it looks like we have a breachable wall right here, which doesn't show. Oh, yeah, it does. So, yep, that's definitely that room right there, because here's that big breachable wall that we're looking at right here. All right, so it looks like we're in a hallway type of thing. It looks like this was a just ride around kind of roller coaster-y tour kind of thing. Probably like a haunted house maybe kind of thing, with all like the demons and stuff and everything, because we have tracks and we have this cart here. So maybe, you know, you'd sit down and instead of like a love tour, it's a haunted tour. We've got some like creepy paintings over here. We have this breachable wall right here. I'm gonna say that these walls right here are not breachable at all, and just this one is. So let's see if we can find where we are on the map. Looking at this floor just a little bit more, it's looking like it doesn't have any tiles. Looking more like a concrete dirt floor We have one light source at the end of this like hall kind of thing that I'm thinking of. And we have another light source right here. And, you know, the breachable wall to the right. So that would be light source, breachable wall to the left, I'm assuming. And a light source to the right. This is difficult. Possibly right here. I mean, there's really not really light sources here I don't see. But the breachable wall is there. I mean, this doesn't really make sense. This is a doorway. And if you look, we have tiles, right? So we got tiled floor here, all pretty much all on the second floor, it looks like. Doesn't look like much is changed. Probably in these rooms, but I don't think that little track cart thing is in there. I think it's more down like a corridor kind of thing where there's dirty floors, you know? So I was kind of looking here possibly as well. We have a light source right here, which is white. It is the same kind of temperature that this light is looking like. Then we have the candle light right here that's more yellowish, you know. So we have this light right here, which is possibly that source. But it looks like it kind of deviates. It goes down this way and you can go down that way. I don't see any part on this map where you can go down two ways that kind of split. Maybe here, but that doesn't make any sense because it doesn't. There's no breakable wall to the right or to the left. That just doesn't make too much sense. This makes more sense to me with the light source and the light source. And it's got the way here, so that could be where that is going there. Maybe I'm just seeing things here. Maybe just fully closed and like this dresser is kind of like screwing with me here. But it's also like obviously a solid wall here and it's a bigger hallway, this is just a straight hallway. And this wall looks bigger than this wall right here. That's about the best place I can think of where that could possibly be. I guess we'll just have to wait and see where it is actually on the map when we can play on it. Alright, so now we got some creepy crawlies up here. Ooh, we got some mummies and some trees. So we got some generators. That's how this place is being lit, I guess. Everything's being ran by the generators. Oh, so we got some... Ooh. So we got some flickering lights going on. I can't stop it. Alright, so we have some flickering lights, probably from, you know, the generators and such. We have some mummies, and we have the scary guy. Obviously, I can't get away from him. He is pretty creepy. And that's it. I don't really know where that guy is on this map, and I don't know where that mummy is on this map either. There's really not much to go for on that. One more little insight about where we are on this map. So this is the entrance, which is right over here. So the camera's in between this building and this stand kind of thing. Just the entrance way. Showing the sign and looking over everything. Ooh, looks like we got some kind of a balance beam going on over here. Loop-de-loops over here. And yeah, I guess that's it. And that's all I got for you on my edition of the new map trailer. And where things are. And my thoughts about it. So if you liked the video, you know what to do. If you disliked it, sorry. Let me know what I can improve upon for the future in the comments below. So tell me, how many of you have actually made it this far? If you enjoyed your time here and you want to help me out, check out the links in my description. Until next time, stay different, everybody.